YouTubers. Welcome to a special edition of Specialty Repairs. We're the McClays from New Hampshire, USA.
Hello, YouTubers. Thank you, Matt and Diane, for that lovely opening. Folks, they were, you just seen two people that visited us here this week from New Hampshire. Lovely state. Anyway, they watch us all the time. Their son, John, and Tracy, their daughter as well. So hello, John and Tracy. Great to know you're out there watching us, because we really didn't think anybody was watching us, to tell you the truth. Anyway, we had a great afternoon with Matt and Diane. We had a lot of fun, a few laughs, and we've done a few things that we can't even show you on screen. You might consider them even half dangerous, to tell you the truth. They'll know what we're talking about. I'm sure they're laughing now. But anyway, it's Saturday morning. It's 9:30. I'm supposed to be out on a project working on a international dump truck. Apparently it has no power steering. But our meteorologist said last night we're supposed to have 5 millimeters of rain. Well, I think meteorologists are the only people in the world that can get a good quality pay, a high rate of pay, and consistently get it wrong. Because I technically this morning should be building an ark and loading the animals in it 2x2. We've had that much rain. Even some areas lost the power. So before I can get back out the truck, the dump truck, it's going to have to stop raining. So I'm out here doing a little project for myself and just taking my time and mucking along. Actually, Diane, you'll know what this is about, our secret. And yeah, so I'm expecting Luke to drop by shortly. We got to talk over a few things that we're going to do next week. So when he drops in, I'll start the camera up again and we'll get back to it, so stay tuned. New tools. Hey man, just in time. Just in time. I got to turn this viewfinder around. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Oh, I didn't know you were recording.
Yeah,
good. Yourself?
That's your perch now. That's your perch.
Oh, you are recording.
Oh yeah, just turned it on. Anyway, the other day I was telling you that the town is doing some upgrades on the water and sewer in the community next door, as you know. Twice an excavator struck the main water line, okay? We're talking big water line. I think once it was out 12 hours, the other time it was out 8 hours or something. Problem was that every time they started up, they joined it all back together. This full system is full of air. And pipes and everything in the house, and you know, just shaking. It was terrible. It was like an earthquake. But I think what it does is it found everybody's weakness in their plumbing system. And we found ours, of course. There's one of them. There's a big split down in that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Big split. So what I've been doing, I've been taking the copper pipes out. I've been putting PEX in. So now that we got the PEX in, I gotta see if my mic is on. Yep, it's on. So anyway, sound check. But so anyway, now I'm into collecting PEX tools. So this is, we got the big clamp, you know, the one with the round, right? But this is another type, and this is a cinch clamp, see? So that's another type that you can use on the PEX as well, instead of just a round one. So that's good for in areas that are hard to get at. So that's that. I think that was on sale at Kent, which is a local hardware store, for 36 bucks. It's a newer type, right?
Yeah. I thought PEX was PEX and that was it.
No, you have different types of clamps.
Making PEX connections?
Yeah. Because the other one's a bright big
Yeah.
thing. You put the ring on it and you squat it. Right?
Yes.
Now, speaking of rings, if you ever put a ring on a PEX and you can't get it, and you have to remove it for some reason, this is the tool for removing it. And you go sideways on the ring and you just cut the ring off.
Well, it won't, like,
It won't cut the PEX. Yeah, you just go down alongside, Like say your ring is there, you
Yeah.
go like that, and I can cut it right off. Yeah, that'd make a good PEX ring, by the way. Yeah, so folks, that's what it looks like there, and you can see how it looks on the end. Yeah, so that's a pretty good tool. I think that's a Princess Auto tool, believe it or not. That's pretty well built.
Okay, I see now. When you have it close all the way, there's a little gap, so.
Yeah, so you'll go in, say the ring is here,
Yeah.
and you'll go in like that, and you can just squeeze it, and it will split that ring. You peel it off, put the new ring on, and you can reclamp with the PEX tool, right? Either that or the other one, compression ring, right? That's another PEX tool. And this here, I bought at Princess Auto. That's for cleaning the pipes.
Just I thought it was a battery terminal.
Yeah, kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
It's for cleaning inside the pipe, outside the pipe. And like all the local hardware stores had them like for 16, 17 bucks. And the exact same one, made in the States, $7 at Princess Auto.
Wow.
So it's a good deal, right? So that. And what else do we have here? What else do we have? Oh, got these things. Now I got all kinds of pipe cutters, but that's the 3/4, and this is the 1/2 one here. So that's the other one. Of course, they're automatic. You push them on, and you just keep twisting them, and as you're twisting them, they just cut automatically, right?
That's handy for taking off.
Yeah. So because you know when this stuff fails, don't you? It's usually in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So what had happened to us is, Kathy says I had a premonition because about 2 weeks ago, I was in the Home Depot and I saw these water alarms. Man, they were wicked. They're only about that square. And I said, you know what? I said, I should get some water alarms and put like in places like low points in the house, right? Like under a sink or down by a washer. You know, or down by your laundry tub, down by where your main water valve comes into your house, right? You know what? I should really go get one and just show the people at home what they're like, eh?
There's so many different.
Yeah, so folks, I'll be back here. I have a water alarm. Now, just my luck while I'm giving a demo on this, the pipe is breaking in there now and the house is flooding. Hey, that's the way it's been.
Sure.
So anyway, about 2 weeks ago, I decided I'm going to go buy these. In Canada, at Home Depot, $13 plus tax, which is a neat system. I'll give you a close-up look there, folks. And it's called the Watchdog Water Alarm Model BWD-HWA and made in the US. Well, it says it's made in the US, right? So anyway, what I like about this is, if you notice, it's got a little leg here, right?
Yeah.
So it sits relatively close to the surface, as you can see, folks, and there's a couple of dots on it. Well, just watch what happens when you wet your finger. Isn't that neat? So it sits down. So basically, you take these things and you put them down in under your sink or wherever there's a water pipe. You know, the more the better, and you leave them there. So we did this. Now, getting back to our water problems somewhere else in town. We ended up, well, when Dennis went back to Ontario, after we did the video in the gasoline alley,
Yeah.
well, he had to leave at 6 a.m. in the morning, so that meant we had to leave here at 3:30 in the morning. So I was too tired to work that Friday, so I said, well, I'll just muck around the house, do a bit of mowing and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So Friday night around 9 o'clock, I was beat. I said to Kathy, I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to bed. I'm in the shower and I heard this, eeeeee! I said, what the heck is that? So I get out and I said, you using a hair dryer? She said, no, I heard that too. She said, I think it's the TV. So we go over like two German shepherds with the head turning, trying to figure, because it's a high pitch, you know. Anyway, I go downstairs, and when I get downstairs, the spare bathroom, the water is coming out right out of the heavens. Pipe split. But see, I'm not saying it's the town's fault. I'm just saying we had a weak link with these pipes, And what happened was, with all this banging, it finally let go. So I had to go turn off the main water line. Then I was up till 2 or 3 hours later.
Have to have another shower then.
Trying to do a temporary repair, yes, and then I had to go take another shower. We didn't show that, folks, because the language was brutal.
So 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks,
wow.
That was the first flood we ever had. Now, that being said, I got downstairs so fast that there was only about, like, the bathroom is quite small. It's probably from here to the wall, you know, and that wide. And it was a bit on the carpet, and the carpet is glued right to the floor, to the cement floor. So it was only a matter of taking a shop vac and wiping it up. So, you know, it was no problem. And then, but I had to tear down some of the, well, we call it gyprock. The Americans call it sheetrock.
Right.
So I just cut down some sheetrock, and I got up and I repaired that area. But the next day, then I went back and I took out all the cold water copper lines, and I put in PEX. So, and I had some of the PEX tools, but now PEX has become like my mission in life. Like I'm going to be the PEX tool guy, right?
Like the LED guy.
Like the LED. I'm over LEDs now. Now my next step is PEX with LEDs, right? So folks, this pretty well saved the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to say we wouldn't have noticed it, because of course when a valve opens in a house, you can always hear water running. You can hear a different noise, right? So that really saved our butt, and we have them now pretty well everywhere. Even we had to put a hot water tank in a while back.
That's true. Like
And
only a
I
couple
did
weeks
that.
ago before that. Too.
Yeah, and what I like about these is some people says, well, I don't like the idea of them being down in the water. Well, what makes these very unique is that this end can come off here,
Okay.
and there's a long wire, as you can see here, folks. There's a long wire in here, so you can take this and put this higher up, and put this down on the floor, and it keeps this away from the wire. So you technically, if your water comes up 4 feet, well, there's at least 4 feet of wire, so it'll have to get up past 4 feet. By that time, you don't have a house anymore. You have an indoor swimming pool.
That's 4 feet of wire.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at it all, right?
So what is it, 9-volt battery?
It's a 9-volt battery.
I'm gonna have to get some of those.
There's the 9-volt battery. If you use a good quality 9-volt battery, as you can see there, folks, this will last 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
Okay? Now, if anybody was to take an old fire alarm, there's a couple of videos on YouTube that will show you how to convert a fire alarm into a water alarm. But I didn't tell you that.
No,
Okay?
you don't want me playing with that, any?
Yeah. Because knowing you're going to hook that up to a 220-volt system, and when it finally do go off, you're going to terrorize Newfoundland.
Yeah.
It's going to be just like the alarms went off during the Second World War, like a bomb alarm. So, but yeah, so these work really, really well. Just a dampness
That's
to your
loud
hand.
enough,
Look.
man.
That's very loud.
Yeah.
So anyway, folks, I didn't want to dwell on this too long, but I just wanted to let you know that these things do exist, and they saved my butt big time. So
I bought, I won't say the brand because I can't remember,
Yeah.
but you could buy all these series and it's on a little probe.
Okay.
I put that near my sump pump.
right on.
And battery drained in no time and it hardly works. This, I love this.
That's a great system. That's a great system. You know, it really is. It really is a good system. I'm really pleased with that. So that's what's going on there now. And of course, well, Matt and Diane showed up from Maine,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I get New Hampshire and Maine.
Yeah.
mixed
Well,
up.
they're
Yeah.
border.
Okay. But then again, I don't get off the island very much, so like my world is Bay Rounds. You know?
Beautiful states. I
Beauty,
love
yeah,
them.
there's no doubt. And I'm telling you something. Aren't they the greatest
They
people?
are really nice people. Are nice people.
Well, I'm telling you, we had some fun. And anyway, you showed up while they were here. And of course, everybody refers to Luke as Cool Luke. And anyway, Cool Luke showed up, and we had a great chat. And we had a get together, and even a few pictures taken all of us together. And just as you left, well, then Marty, who got the boat on a rope,
Yeah.
showed up from the last video. So Marty met him as well. But They watch all our videos, okay? And of course, as you know, unbeknownst to me, they were sending emails wanting us to make a poll, like with the clock on, like we did last year, right? Now, Kathy came up one day and she said, somebody on the phone wanted to buy a poll. And I said, well, we don't really make them polls. And I said, where are they from? And, well, they're from the States. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
somebody's playing a joke here, right? Because you know, there's a lot of fellows that come in here.
I've seen some of the email requests you get.
It's crazy, eh?
Yeah,
and plus, you know, like, they email, but we get like probably 20,000 emails a month. And I don't read them all.
No.
I just don't have time. So anyway, when Matt showed up and Diane showed up with their motorhome, which I might add is probably as big as the state of Texas.
Beautiful.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, it was the first time Bay Roberts could be seen from the space station. Yeah. Anyway, so when Matt showed up, or when Matt and Diane showed up, of course, Marty showed up as well. So we were doing some work for Marty, and of course, Marty just loves hanging around here. So Matt said, well, it's too bad I never got a pole. So I said, well, there's one there on the lawn, you know, do you like that one? He said, oh yeah. So anyway, he ended up buying that one, and he's gone off with the pole.
Yeah.
Now I have to make a new pole with all the scroll brackets and stuff. So I had all that stuff ordered, and it was supposed to be delivered today, but of course, as luck would have it, the courier do not deliver.
Oh, that's what you meant by the steel delivery.
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that's coming up next week, so I'm probably going to do a video on building that pole. And also, over off camera, there's a 45-gallon plastic drum that a customer brought in, and he wants a stand, a custom stand made for it, so he could store some gas in it for his generator. So we're going to be doing that. So we'll probably do a video on that, because we haven't done many videos on fabrication, so you'll probably be around for that too, and see how that's done. And what else? Oh, we have a tractor, but a different tractor. Folks, you're never going to believe this. We have a Coyote. A Coyote is down there ready to come in and needs a bit of work, so probably going to do some footage of a Coyote being serviced and that as well.
Much different?
No, it's really not that much different, but it's nice to show an actual Coyote being done rather than just a Kubota BX. And I'll tell you something else I learned about a Kubota BX. Folks, anybody that got the later Kubota BX, the one with the seat, with the literature compartment in the back and the armrest, I got some bad news for you. Do you know that full seat, if you lose the armrest or if you lose a cover for that literature, there's a little pouch in the back where you can take your books and you close the lid and it stays there. Do you know if you lose that little plastic lid, you have to buy the complete seat? Now, Kubota, I know you're watching. It's ridiculous that you would have to sell a complete seat because of a plastic lid or an armrest. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
So Kubota, do the right thing and start selling the individual parts. I don't know about the US, but I checked my parts manual for the tractor, and I also checked the electronic manual online from Kubota.ca, and it just lists the whole seat. Now you can buy the metal part, you can buy the parts of the tractor that attaches to the seat, but regards to armrest, the foam and everything else, you have to buy the whole seat. That's not right.
How much is the seat?
I have no
I can only
idea.
imagine.
I'm going to guess, and I'm going to say $700 or $800 minimum. Minimum.
Wow.
So if you need a $25 literature cover, it's going to cost you that much money to get it.
I thought Harley was bad.
Well, Harley is bad, but it's not as bad as Kubota. And Honda's not much better. So it's ridiculous. So folks, if you have the latch broke on your Kubota literature cover, like a customer did here this week, and you have to travel it somewhere to get it serviced or you want to use it, tape up that cover because he lost his on the road and he can't find one. And of course I said, well, you know you can buy just the cover. So I went looking for it, no cover. You have to buy the seat. So Kubota, do the right thing. See if you can find us a cover. If you can leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm sure your customer and our customer will greatly appreciate it. What do you think?
Absolutely, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous. What else? Oh, we have a Volvo down there, a
Transformer.
the Transformer Volvo
Yeah, yeah.
with the hardtop convertible. That's got a spring gun. It struck a pothole and destroyed the left strut spring. So maybe we'll show a bit of that too next week. What do you think? What? Yeah, I'm going to use Shakespeare on you now. What thinkest thou?
They'll think it's okay.
Yeah, and you've become quite popular. We've had 3 or 4 customers came in here this week. Actually, a couple of them I didn't even tell you about, but a couple of them came in and said, "Hey, we watch your videos." So 2 of these customers with tractors actually brought them in because of the videos, and everybody asks where Lucas to. Yeah, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you're part of the cast, man, whether you like it or not. Right?
Oh, it's fun, eh?
Oh
It's
yeah,
fun.
well, you've been places and people have recognized
Yeah,
you. And,
that is
you know.
true.
And of course, Marty and Vanessa, who we visited in down the shore there a few weeks ago, they said that a lot of people have called them and watched them as well, right? So
It's funny with the couple from New Hampshire, Matt and Diane, how they got to meet Marty. I've known you, my God,
a long
a
time.
long time, and I've only met Marty, what, 2-3 times?
Yeah, yeah. Very
So
rare
just
because Marty lives an hour and a half from
Yeah.
here, right?
Usually I'm here every day anyhow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, you're like the dust on the floor here.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't even taste coffee only for you. Yeah. Luke is so reliable. Like, Luke has probably the same sleeping habits as I do. Like, we're like a cat. All we do is catnap. And I can text Luke at 3 in the morning. Ding! There's the answer.
True.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is kind of crazy. So anyway, folks, we're going to call this a day, or call this a wrap, or wrap it up, or whatever you want to do. So it is what it is. So, folks, thanks for watching, and we really appreciate Matt and Diane coming in to see us. And
Super nice people.
yeah, really, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really were.
Really.
Are. I
So-
don't know. I'm past tense.
Well, there were, because they're not here now,
True.
right? So I guess that is past tense, right?
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see you in the next video, folks. You guys take care. Oh, before we go, hey, YouTube got some new regulations out.
A lot of people are going to be hurt.
Oh boy! Apparently now YouTube has started. I guess you could say censoring.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't want any violence, any vulgarities, no cursing, no political stuff. Oh my gosh!
Drugs, nudity.
No drugs, no nudity. Imagine if not, we're watching yours.
Actually, yeah, there's potential accidents.
No,
Apparently, no.
no. So anyway, folks, I guess we're safe because we don't swear, right? Well, we don't swear on camera. Hey, folks, I'm going to tell you, under this hat, there's no halo.
I was going to say the halo's tucked in
There's-
tightly.
There is no halo. So it is what it is. So, folks, we'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. We appreciate your support, your comments, and everything else. And of course, Luke is having a ball at this. And of course, when Luke is having fun, we're all having fun. Luke's not having fun is not nice, folks. You should see him off camera. No, I'm only kidding.
Keeps me out of trouble.
Oh yeah. He goes out the back with sulking and crying and
Kicking dirt.
kicking dirt. Yeah, having little tantrums, right? Yeah, rolling up in a ball out in the back.
Hold my breath.
Oh yes, yeah. I said, no, come on, breathe. Don't die here. So, folks, you guys take care. Have a great weekend. Don't text and drive. Be good to each other. And God bless.